The following program is meant for adult audiences only. If you are easily offended, you are choosing to be offended by continuing to watch. If jokes upset you, whether bad or good, you might end up crying. Being a bitch in life is difficult, I imagine, but you must find a way to continue. For all the haters and lurkers, hope you enjoy the show. For the bigot army, enjoy the show. Don't be a pussy.
そうだ。テレビつけてもいいぞ。
冒険アニメ。
よりによって。
サイレンサー付きの拳銃だと。
ワクワク。
Here we go! Lucha, 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 lucha! It's the way of life!
There is a fifth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is a dimension as vast as space and as timeless as infinity. It is the middle ground between light and shadow, between science and superstition, and it lies between the pit of man's fears and the summit of his knowledge. This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call
the Grifter Zone.
Oh, you found your moo.
My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is.
Man, I want to get drunk in a hotel room with you.
That might be taken out of context.
Gay, gay, gay.
Oh. No. How is it my fault? What? The bracket gifted this and I'm immediately called an anti-Semite? Come on, dog.
Bruh.
What are these characters? Nazi furry? Hypno, why would you do this to me? Said, welcome to Goonergate. Protect your booty hole.
What's up, nerds? It's Alyssa Mercante, Kotaku senior editor, and
nobody even wants you here.
And I would take her to Chili's, maybe. You know, like, genuinely, I just want the best for her. Genuinely.
Listen, if it was consensual and you didn't hate the Jews, I'd fuck the shit out of you. I would.
What did he say? People are gonna clip that. You know that I don't.
Clip it. I know you don't. Come on. But that's the thing. Why can't we have fun?
Bruh. That's an interesting way of putting. That makes sense.
He's jealous. Fuck yeah. Been knew I was that bitch. I didn't need a man to tell him to fuck.
And Hypnotic again, member for 1 month. Thank you. Enjoy First Berserker. What's that black stuff between an elephant's toes? Slow natives. Wait.
Wild.
Yeah. On the other end of the spectrum. Yes.
Okay.
I'd say that goes out of dad into dark, but sure, yeah.
Definitely dark.
Somebody replies and it says, "This is embarrassing." And he says, "Not as embarrassing as your take on trans kids. It was not researched. It was cruel and it had no basis in facts. So forgive me if I don't take all your takes that seriously." Who's this person?
Bruh.
Look at the fucking thumbnail. God of Cock Meltdown. Oh my God, look at this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Trans kids, for sure, man.
Right, but you're giving an opinion on an article with a headline that's inflammatory. So the fact that you're giving an opinion on what's on screen,
Did
can
I
I
focus on the inflammatory nature of the headline?
well, can I assume that everything in this article you would agree with?
You shouldn't assume. It makes an ass out of yourself and me.
Okay, so then
down his timeline, you're gonna see a lot of ass and titties. Okay, me on my Twitter timeline, you ain't gonna see none of that. As a matter of fact, like I can show you, I can scroll down my entire news feed on Twitter. Why would you ruin my point? I'm trying. God damn. Why would you ruin it? I didn't do that. I don't know who this chick is. Why would you do that? I can't even edit it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Someone you love been canceled? Have you been the target of online harassment because of something you said or refused to be compelled to say by the mob? Did you mistakenly think you could be an individual, form your own opinions, and keep all of your phones?
Titty
Did your social
freakers.
credit score tanked because you had a conversation with, subscribe to, or follow someone who suffers from wrongthink? Have you been called a literal Nazi because you think taking care of one's physical health is important? Have you tried apologizing for your transgressions only to find out you actually poured gasoline on the they-them flames? Have you ever had a politically incorrect thought or, heaven forbid, made an off-color joke? Well, we here at the Office of the Cancelled are here for you. As a member of the club, we offer exclusive trading cards, flak jackets, lapel pins, access to bomb shelters, as well as audio tracks from based artists that are sure to pump you up for a day at the range and get some of that much-needed two-way therapy. Remember, folks, you're only canceled if you let yourself be canceled, and every one of those collectivist NPCs can go fuck themselves.
Eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
I'll wait some time because the longer we wait, like the more realistic it'll be, you know, when he comes back to life. The touch of the black man in a woke story. The God hand shining down, shining upon thee. White man as you lay down. Cis white man and couple in background. Understand the power of a black man is a God hand.
Pro-black Twitter
I breathe life into you. One touch is not enough from greatness. One touch from the black man. Watch me do it again. Kneel and be amazed at the touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life.
pro-black Twitter hoes.
That's right! That's right!
Robocock, don't clip that, no!
Bruh.
Oh God, that's getting clipped.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Oh shit. I was doing so good tonight too.
Drop it, retard. Robocock.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Hypnocast. That's right. We are live, boys. We are live. We are live. We are live. We're going to dive down the rabbit hole that is known as the internet. But before we do any of that, bring it in, boys. That's right. We got close. Oh, that's right. We got awkwardly close. Now what? Now what? I could get closer. I could get closer. But I won't do that to you. Listen very closely. If you're watching on YouTube, like the stream. That's right. If you're watching on Rumble, like the stream. If you're watching on Twitter, like the post. And all of you can officially say goodbye to the Twitch viewers because unfortunately, we don't stream there anymore. Well, actually, it's fortunately, really, to be honest with you. Like the stream. Do it. Do it. Like the stream and share the stream. Stop not sharing it. Share the stream. All right, guys. Can I get a mic check, please? Mic check, titty check, balls check. What are we checking? What are we checking today, ladies and gentlemen? I want to know what are we... Why did my bank just reset itself? Do you guys see that? The bank just reset. We were at 65 and now we're at like nothing. What the hell happened there? That's very strange. What are we checking? All right, let's see. We got GTA 6 is super woke check. Interesting. How did you figure that out? Grand Theft Booty Hole check. That's interesting. GTA 6 in general check. Fair enough. Walnut Shrimp check. The fuck did that? 2 million soul check. Whatever happened to the players engaged? I really, really want to know how many players were engaged for Expedition 33. I mean, I feel like that's a fair question. Empanada check? No, I had steak. New PC check? Congratulations, my good sir. I know you've been waiting for that. Grand AI auto check. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sonia with the checks. Just a bunch of checks. Ubislop is felted check. Baseball check from Brent over on Rumble. Secret Final Boss says lurking check. Brown chakra depth check. Interesting. I didn't buy it, but I am still playing it check. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. GTA snore check. Oh, snap. Fish tacos check. Okay. Fair enough. For Nurgle and Pestilence check. Interesting. Persimmon cricket check. 3 million players check. Eric Jenkins is gooning for Pirata Pow check. Nuclear salsa check. Booty hole check. And last but not least, we got War Maniac says Hypno gets all the girls check. Shout out to you. All right, guys, listen, our ESG scores are at their maximum. We are fully funded, like the stream boys. All right, man, can we do a Bigot Army roll call? Let's see who is in his chat right now. Aside from former Kotaku urinalists, Black Samurais that unfortunately do not exist, at least not in the real world, and people that swear Expedition 33 has 3 million players engaged, and yet they are advertising their game with 2 million copies sold. If only AAA studios could do the same exact thing, we might be in a little bit of a better place. Eric Jenkins says, "You goddamn right I am." I'm not surprised. We got Hypnotic Rapture, Soul Reaper 2078, Mr. Melancholy, Stinrox, Louis Messina, Marius, Falstaff, I'm Here or Not, Anime Mania 500, Extra Moose, K the Gannett Queen, Charlie Nuclear, Piranha Pow, Robin Oz, Monkey Man 04, Death Star, The Voiced Protagonist, Raziel, Valerian, War Maniac 209 says, "Ayo, what the fuck?" Romanizer 24, Old Man Cad. He says he's tired, cranky, and just doesn't give a fuck. That's how we like it. We got Brent 1979. We got Charlie Nuclear, the Gaming Mason, High Priest of the Cult of McDuggins. We got Sup, I'm Zaz. We got the Modifiers. We got Suck My Dick. We got Nick Havoc, St. Hugo. We got Guffar 35. We got Commander Stonock, Jason Alator, Inferno Hell Knight, Latino Heat, Lex Icebox. We got Reggie G. We got Roan Graham, Democulus. We got Charlie Nuclear, Valkyrie, V Russian Beer. We got the True Aztec Warrior, Tim Grove, the Nerdy Mechanic saying hail from work. Shout out to the Nerdy Mechanic. We got I Am Ted Bovis. We got Bud. We got Robin Oz. We got Radio Chimp, Dark Obsidian, Yamato 85, peaches and cream. All right, 4 more people, and that's it. That's all I can afford to call out anymore. 4 more people. We got the voice in the water. We got Faye. We got T-Vol says reporting in. We got Hypnoscat. Volk Dude 85. We got Doodoo Brownie says reporting for duty. I love that. That's hilarious. We got Blue Octopussy. We got the voice protagonist, Mr. Melancholy. Scott Hot. We got Death Star. Who else do we got? You got people spamming the chat like crazy. We got Oteo. We got Jay Sims. Who else we got? We got Randall the Vandal. Sonia Lissette again. We got Pizza Cat, the Leet. We got Jeff A. says Hypno Repent. Never. We got Crimson Jet saying 22 more. Why is he always making fun of me? Why is he always making fun of me? It breaks my heart, Crimson Jet. We got Sleepy Fresh. We got Alex Franco. And last but not least, we got, who am I going to call out last? Fuck it. We got Low KZ 420 over on Rumble. And we'll sneak in Vishanti 920 on YouTube as well. All right, guys, listen. I called out as many people as I possibly could. Sacrifice your fellow Bigot Army member. And let's see who is going to get the massive money shot today. I called you out, Melody. I called you out. Were you not listening? Were you too busy with the mouth open, just ready for it? Is that what it is? I called you out. All right, let's see who's sacrificing who. We got Lionheart. I skipped one, sorry. Sergeant Sapien with the combo saying to go down, but no protection. Which then goes to Lionheart saying to go down with the combo breaker. 3. No Cosby Juice. No Ben Affleck Coffee. Ultra Dodge activated. Parry Instinct maxed. Which goes down to Soul Reaper. Saying no Kotaku. No Polygon. No Mercanti. Jinwoo Uno Reverse Combo Breaker. Lord Beerus Booty Hole Protection to go down. Which goes to Lucky, saying no Jaffe, no Alyssa, no Uno Reverse, Knee Squirting, Atomic Power Driver to go down. Which then goes to Screw Your Feelings, just telling you to simply go down. Which then goes to Inferno Hell Knight, saying no Diddy, no Robocock, no Jaffe, no Yasuke, no Kanye West, Repent to go down, ×4, and ready to get sniped. 1, 2, 3, 4. Old Man Cad says no Jaffe, no Mercanti, no Zagler, no callouts, no Uno Reverse, Booty Hole Protected by Nafumi Soul Eater Shield. Kick it to one of the mods to choose a victim. Fuck your feelings. I'm not kicking it to one of the mods. They're very greedy with the money shots. We're just going to go down. So if we go down, it goes to... Hold on. I got to scroll down because some of you guys just did regular chats. Sergeant Sapien saying to go down ×3. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Melancholy saying to go down with Booty Hole Protected. Iron Cheeks, no Sneeko Chair. No Destiny, no Mercanti, no Robocock ×5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shielded. He used emojis. He used emojis to shield his booty hole, and he said to go down, which goes to Jeff. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy, Jeff, man. Jeff A says, I volunteer as tribute. My guy, bro. My guy, the greed, the absolute greed from Jeff A. Congratulations to Jeff A. You are the recipient of the money shot today.
What the?
The stream, boys. Jeff A got what he wanted. He got what he wanted. All right, boys, listen. We got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. Obviously, the internet is currently on fire right now because of Grand Theft Auto 6. Yes, it released the second trailer. It released over 70 some odd screenshots. It released an ungodly amount of brand new information that is meant to hold people over for an entire year. So we're going to go over everything tonight. We're going to look at the screenshots. We're going to look at the trailer. We're going to do everything we possibly can to break it down. And then we're also going to talk about some other side news as well. We got Destiny and Star Wars doing a collaboration. And no, I'm not talking about the gay Destiny, although for some people it might be. I'm talking about Destiny 2 apparently doing some weird Star Wars collaboration, or at least it looks like that. We're also going to talk about how a former PlayStation executive is trying to convince everybody that Ghost of Yotei is going to be infinitely better than Ghost of Tsushima, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to want to talk about that one. So we got a lot to go over, ladies and gentlemen. But before we do that, we need to do the number one segment on YouTube. We need to do the number one segment on Rumble. We need to do the number one segment all across the entire galaxy. This segment is known all around the world as the pre-stream legend.
Money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, more money, heaps and heaps of money, print money, cash, money, wealth, capitalism, raise a bunch of money, superchat money.
As salty as the sea, calling us no-code names. SJW screaming, but it's money they blame. Burning with envy, they're falling flat. They can't handle the sound of a super chat.
All right. It is time for the pre-stream legends, ladies and gentlemen, which, by the way, we started off pretty damn strong. We got Saint Hugo starting us off with an 8-bit Eric. Cover your ears. Shout out to Saint Hugo. He says, Sandfall inspired me to buy some wine again, but it has gommage now. Well, for those who come after, back on the shopping list, that is, sad twist is, stores are closed here right now, but tomorrow comes. No 8-bit Eric McRib, please. Too late. Too late. I gave it to you anyway. I gave it to you anyway. I like how your entire super chat incorporated literally everything that is said in Expedition 33 that is like super emotional. It's amazing. That is a really good super chat. Shout out to St. Hugo. $20 well spent, man. Holy shit. That was awesome. And then we got the Lurker Supreme with a 1999 banger, and he simply says 83%. And that's it. Shout out to the Lurker Supreme. Thank you so much for that 1999 banger. I appreciate you. And then BioT-Wolf19 with a 5. Why did the margarita break up with the salt? It found someone sweeter. Only BioT-Wolf. Only him, I swear. I think it's safe to say that BioT-Wolf is the new ABF. Seriously, I think it's safe to say that. We got RDH with a 5. I freaking love this timeline. Everything is chaos and it is glorious. I want more BS. I want more crash outs. Keep the simping coming. More. This guy is just watching everything explode around him. He's like, yes, give me more. Yes. Shout out to you, RDH. I appreciate it. We got Marius with a 5. Given how woke Rockstar staff is, I expect them to pull a bait and switch. I'll be cautious. I got to be honest with you. I don't think they have to. I don't think they have to pull a bait and switch, but we could talk about it for sure. We got Just in Time with a 5. No matter what, GTA 6, the identity politics Karens will melt over the male gaze. I agree. I also don't like games that appeal to the male gaze. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Lucia's looking thick. She's looking thick, man. We're going to go over it. We got Old Man Cad dropping a membership, and then after that, dropping another membership. Shout out to the Old Man Cad throwing out 2 memberships like a badass. I appreciate you. And then, speaking of badass, we got the Nerdy Mechanic with the 5 membership banger. Shout out to the Nerdy Mechanic. Thank you so much for the 5 membership banger. I appreciate you very much. And then we got the Gaming Mason for 8 months of legendary status. He says, let's go. 8 freaking months. Hail to Boss Man Hypnotic and to the entire Bigot Army. McDuggan saves lives. I would agree with you, but unfortunately, he lost his own life. Or they lost their own life, I should say. Eric Jenkins for $4.99. Yes. Can I get a double cheeked up Latina with a side of movie milker Asian? You would do that. Beautiful Zexol with a 2. You look intimidating when you get close. Really? I don't think so. Dark Exile gifting 5 Hypnotic memberships. Shout out to Dark Exile, you freaking legend. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. And then we got, how the hell you say this? Ernico? I don't know. But he gifted 5,000 CLP. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you. And then we got Angelo Lopez with a 5. Hey, guys, I will bet another reason GTA 6 got delayed to be released to 2026 will be because a year will have a 6. We'll see how it goes. Man, that is some serious, like, numerical conspiracy shit. That is awesome. That is awesome. I feel like we could have a lot of Mandela effect conversations, you and me, man. Shout out to you. That is interesting. Adair Soto gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Shout out to Adair Soto. I appreciate you. Then we got Anime Mania 500 gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. And then Dark Exile decided to follow up his memberships with a 20 fucking banger, dude. Holy shit. Shout out to Dark Exile with the 20. He says, hi, Alyssa. This super chat is 83% more than you make in tips every day. And Hypno's fingers don't smell like fry oil for it. Jealous? Get wrecked. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You're going to make her so angry, bro. I never talk about this woman anymore. You're going to make her so angry, bro. Shout out to you. We got the Devilbacks for 13 months of legendary status. Says glad to be a Bigot Army soldier. Working on year 2. Hail the Bigot Army. And oh no, the Hypno Chair. Don't worry, Hypno Chair will not be a thing. War Maniac 4 or 5. Join the chair cult. We have Blue Octopusy Cookies. Cade the Gwinnett Queen Rice Krispie Treats. Join the chair cult. No. No. I shall not do that. But we can pretend like that's the case. Beautiful Zexel with a 2. My pronouns are who cares. Pretty similar to mine, to be honest with you. Forgotten Vet with a $20 silent protagonist bank. Shout out to Forgotten Vet. Thank you. You absolute legend. I appreciate you. And then we got Eric Jenkins for 189 Piranha Pout. It counts. Listen, from what I heard through the grapevine, okay, for every $50 super chat, Piranha Pout will in fact show feet to you specifically. So if you gift $50, Eric Jenkins, Piranha Pout will show her feet to you. And that'll make you very happy. We got Yamato 85 for 4 months. It's Hypnotic. Get your girl Vara Dark out of Blacktown right now and grab her and ride around on your Hypno car and do GTA shit. Yeah, I saw Vara Dark is going to do Blackstreet, and I like how people were commenting as if I would be jealous, but the thing is, I already got that. Like, she already did multiple solo shows with me, so new Blackstreet is getting sloppy seconds. And if they're happy with that, then by all means. By all means. No, seriously, shout out to Vara Dark. Excited for her to be on New Blackstreet. I'm sure they're excited as hell. And yeah, it's going to be an interesting time. Then we got Sup, I'm Zaz. Sup, I am Zaz, bro. Out of nowhere, this guy decided to join legendary status. And he gifted 5 Hypnotic memberships. Let's go. Shout out to you, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That was legendary. That was legendary. You didn't have to, but you did. Thank you. Thank you for that. And then we got Flip Shazam with a 2. Missed a couple of days. We getting a Hypno chair? No. No. Absolutely not. Eric Jenkins with 189. Folks, calm down. I can't take all this winning. Sure. And then last but not least on YouTube, we got Super Kitty with 1 Hypnotic membership. Shout out to Super Kitty. Thank you so much for the 1 membership. I appreciate you. And then we got Dark Obsidian with a $4.99. Says, whenever Hypno reaches tier 3, $7.50, I will watch the McDuggins video on Hypnotic Records. You could definitely do that if you want to scroll, like, go down memory lane. You could definitely do that for sure. For sure. Hypnotic Records does have the video live for everybody to see. People are like, oh, we need a Hypnotic chair model. I am not investing another $1,500 to $2,000 on a model that people are going to be like so excited for. And then once they get it, they're going to be like, this is gay. I'm not supporting it anymore. Absolutely not. Fuck that. No offense. Just being honest. Shion with $9.99. Time mind fuck. GTA 5 was released 12 years ago. To put it into perspective, when it was released 12 years prior, the first Harry Potter movie was released. Wow. So, like, are you trying to make people feel old? Are you trying to make people feel old, or like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Miss Sparkles for a 2 says, my girlfriend is never showing feet. Are you sure about that? Miss Sparkles has officially put out the challenge to the chat that you will not donate money in order to see Piranha Pout's feet. There you go. War Maniac with a 2 Hypno chair for president 2028. No. No, it's not going to happen. All right. Stop it. All right. Let's move over to Rumble, boys. And then we're going to get into the content. Let's move over to Rumble. Rumble did absolutely nothing. Shout out to Rumble, ladies and gentlemen. I see all you guys in the chat. Adam Juman, Valerian, Sparkle Farts, all of you. Low KZ, Brent. Abhorrent Soul, the legend. I appreciate you. All right, guys, we are fully caught up everywhere. Shout out to all of you for the insane support. Let's get into the content, and we are first going to start off with the fast topics, and then we'll move into Grand Theft Auto, because Grand Theft Auto is going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of time. So we might as well get out of the way everything else in the meantime. We got Tifa Lockhart with 189, Hypno Smash 2028. Well, first off, he would definitely be the vice president. Let's be real. And second off, fuck no. Fuck no. I have to carry him in video games. That's bad enough. You think I want to carry him in the fucking White House? Hell no. No, thank you. St. Hugo with a 5. Think I could botch together a Hypnotic in a blender? That's crazy. No. No, stop. Stop. Why will it take a lot of time? Well, because we are going to be reacting to the trailer. We're going to be breaking down the trailer. Then we're going to be looking at all 70 screenshots of the that they released on their website. And then we're also going to be looking at the story. Apparently, they released a synopsis for the story that gives us a little bit of a tidbit as to what's going on in GTA. So there's a lot to go over. And I would prefer to cover it all in one stream so I don't have to talk about it again for another year. So I hope you're okay with that. All right. Let's get into the first topic, ladies and gentlemen. And that has to do with me removing this video so I stop making that mistake. Yes, we got Destiny 2 and Star Wars having a collaboration, and it has been confirmed, apparently. An upcoming Destiny 2 expansion puts players in the Star Wars universe with familiar weapons and outfits from the iconic movie franchise. After a massive wave of layoffs in July of 2024, Destiny 2 fans feared the worst. However, Bungie stepped forward and committed to supporting the game with regular updates. The team followed through on that promise in January by announcing Star Wars skins and cosmetics as part of Heresy Act 1. You know what's so weird? How do they have the money for this, considering that they suffered massive layoffs? They fired a bunch of people. How did you get the money to pay for all this licensing and stuff? Unless they already had it and I didn't know about it. But this is pretty interesting. Additionally, Bungie announced that the next expansion, The Edge of Fate, will launch on July 15th. And that's not the only update to look forward to. So I want to see if they have some screenshots. Hold on. Bungie shared a teaser trailer for the Renegades expansion, which is set to launch in December of 25. If players pre-order the Destiny 2 Year of the Prophecy Ultimate Edition for $100, they get Star Wars-inspired Dark Side's armor ornament sets for a Hunter, Titan, and Warlock. This includes outfits for Kylo Ren, General Grievous, and Darth Vader. Bro. This is what we're doing in Destiny now. Destiny's becoming a little bit of Fortnite now. That we have to collaborate with other known IPs in order to get people to want to play the game, especially to spend $100 fucking dollars. And you know what the sad thing is? I'm sure there are a lot of Bungie fans out there that are going to just willingly spend this money. I just know that's the fact. Just because they want to be able to have the Star Wars stuff. But my thing is, like, you're trying to utilize a franchise that currently right now has a lot of people that are angry at it and hoping that it's going to make people either come back to the game to spend $100 on it just for them to potentially quit afterwards. I mean, I don't know. Just seems a little odd to me. Like, if this was like, I don't know, 15 years ago, 10 years ago, maybe. But this is not today, bro. Star Wars doesn't have that level of status, I guess you could say, anymore. I was looking for the pictures. They had the pictures, but then I guess they took it down, which is odd. I'm going to see if I can. Let me see. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, I found it. So if you look here, Year of the Prophecy Ultimate Edition. Let me scroll down, try to get a better picture. I got it. Here we go. All right, so this is what it looks like. For those curious. Darth Vader looks fucking gay, bro. What's up? Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, General Grievous. These are the skins that you will get if you spend $100 in order to get it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm sure a lot of you are just excited to want to run out there and spend $100 on Destiny 2 in order to get Star Wars-inspired skins like this. I'm sure that's going to happen. Darth Gator. Darth Gator's hilarious, bro. Degenerate's funny. Yeah, this is a pretty straightforward cash grab. I got to be honest with you. It's a pretty straightforward cash grab. But you know what? Listen, it is what it is. Good for Destiny 2 players. I mean, whoever's still playing Destiny 2 at this point is pretty hardcore, I imagine, in the game, which is fine. Let them enjoy what they want. But this is a pretty blatant cash grab at this point. But it's no different than any other cash grab that's out there, like Fortnite doing their ridiculous skins and whatnot. Destiny decided, hell, if they do it, we could do it too. Fuck it. It's kind of sad because all of these video games that used to have their own identities are now slowly but surely just becoming like pop culture dumping grounds, where Fortnite pretty much really made that mainstream, where they would have multiple different collaborations with like music artists. Once Eminem showed up in Fortnite, I was like, all right, bro, this is when we're becoming ridiculous. And then on top of that, now you got Call of Duty doing the same exact thing. You got Call of Duty running around fucking Ninja Turtles and shit. And now you got Destiny doing the exact same thing as well. So they're all pretty much doing it now, where all of them are trying to sell other franchises in pop culture in order to generate money for their particular video game that is slowly but surely going to lose their identity. It's kind of sad. Before you know it, when you're playing Destiny 2, you're going to have a bunch of people in Star Wars outfits, Ninja Turtle outfits, all kinds of shit running around. Call of Duty with Seth Rogen? Bro, I know. Seth Rogen, Nicki Minaj, bro, like what? Why would I want to run around Call of Duty looking at Nicki Minaj and Seth fucking Rogen? Bro, that takes me out of the experience. I don't know about anybody else. I know people, I'm sure kids love this shit. I'm sure they get their parents to spend crazy money, I'm sure. But it just makes it so unserious. It makes the entire identity just go bye-bye to me. But in any case, this is it. If you were curious about having a Star Wars skin in Destiny 2, you will now be able to have that. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy it. Next topic. This should be a fun one. If this is who I think it is, this is not the first time they said some stupid shit like this. But in any case, former PlayStation head says Ghost of Yote beats Tsushima. Just without even trying. According to Shuhei Yoshida, A former PlayStation head, Ghost of Yote is even better than Ghost of Tsushima. During an interview with France-based PlayStation Inside, thanks to Games Radar, Shuhei Yoshida was asked about whether there was a specific formula for Western games to work in Japan, with PlayStation set to release Ghost of Yote this October. Yoshida answers stating he doesn't know whether there is a recipe as such, and that the developers need an understanding of Japan and its culture, especially for games set in the country and its history. You know what's interesting? So he was asked this question, whether there was a specific formula for Western games to work in Japan. I mean, whatever that formula may be, it's very clear that Ghost of Tsushima had that formula, because Ghost of Tsushima sold extremely well in Japan. It was the #1 selling game in Japan for a very long time. It sold an insane amount of copies. It sold like 20 or 30 times more than Assassin's Creed Shadows did in Japan. It's not even close. So why would you ask this person if there's a formula for how Western games can work in Japan when Tsushima already had that formula to begin with, right? But then it says Yoshida revealed with Ghost of Tsushima, Sucker Punch was working extensively with a Japanese producer at SIE, along with colleagues at the Japan studio. This move was integral during brainstorming and pitching ideas, as the developers of Japanese origin could confirm whether the ideas were respectful to the country. Oh, so they did basically the exact opposite of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows had hired some fucking woman who her entire expertise is researching the gay relationships of Buddhas and young boys because she's into that for some reason. But these people decided to do the complete opposite and actually go to a Japanese studio and learn and utilize them as a means of consultant work. So they actually did the right thing. Interesting. Okay. Not surprised why their game was so much better. Yoshida then added that Sucker Punch also visited Tsushima Island to learn their culture and history, which is why the island's unique atmosphere can be felt in the game through the wind system. Ghost of Tsushima also helped bring more tourism to real-life Island too, which is sad because now it seems as if the tourism is becoming an issue. But that's a whole nother story. Yoshida then explained that to sell a game in Japan when making a game set in the country, the developers need to understand the country throughout, which I agree with that. Yoshida concluded that he has played Ghost of Yote at several stages of its development, and having played Ghost of Tsushima 2, he can assure players that the upcoming title will be even better than that Sucker Punch has done it again. Listen, I would love to believe him. I really would. But that's going to take a lot of convincing. That's going to take a lot of gameplay being shown, which we haven't really seen much, by the way. Still, that's going to take a lot of convincing in the game itself. Like, I'm going to have to see if this is really true or not. But to be honest with you, I just don't see how that's normally possible. Think about it from the perspective of most sequels are not as good as the originals, right? Some sequels are as good. Some sequels are even better, right? But most sequels usually are not as good as the original in some factors here and there. You can say that's rose-tinted glasses. You could say that's nostalgia, whatever. But just based off that alone, the chance of this game being better than the original is probably very slim. But still, you never know. And also, on top of that, a lot of people obviously have an issue with the voice actress for whatever the fucking name. What's the character's name again? I don't know what her Atu. I don't know what her name is. Yoshida recently praised Ghost of Yote's early development progress too. Also, the game's digital deluxe edition is topping PS Store pre-order charts. What are your thoughts on Ghost of Yote? Can you guys stop this shit? Like, they constantly try to do this to drum up hype in the hope that people go out and buy this game because they know that they are trying to adhere to people's innate human instinct to not want to be left out. When they constantly talk about pre-orders, they really need to stop because so many companies are utilizing this point of conversation to convince everybody that they're making the right choice in buying this game. And they only ever bring it up usually for controversial games. Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed that they only ever bring up pre-order charts usually with controversial games? It's because they want to convince you that the chuds don't matter. They want to convince you that people who are angry are just a small minority. Right? But the simple fact of the matter is people are angry for a reason. And the game is still going to do fairly well. I got to imagine Ghost of Tsushima left a really good, pause, but taste in people's mouth. That's just what it is. And I think that most people will be willing to give it at least a second chance. But you can't blame people for being easily turned off. Not even just the idea of a female lead character, samurai, whatever. Not just based off that idea. Because for me, as long as her story makes sense, I'm down. But for me, my biggest issue is I wanted more Jin Sakai, and I'm not getting that. Right? I heard there was a Ghost of Tsushima 2, and I was inherently looking forward to a Ghost of Tsushima 2. And instead, I'm getting Ghost of Yote, which that is inherently disappointing. That's very difficult to get around. So I guess we'll see. But keep in mind, there is many video games that try to tell you that the pre-orders are off the fucking charts. Right? Pre-orders are through the roof. Star Wars Outlaws, pre-orders are through the roof. Assassin's Creed Shadows, oh my God, we're damn near the #1 pre-ordered game everywhere. In Japan, in the United States, everywhere. They all say that. And that it ends up being bullshit every single fucking time. So that's why I keep saying, stop with this nonsense, bro. Who cares about the pre-order charts? Let's see how the game does when it actually comes out. And let's see what the game is really about when it's out. Because God knows you guys are not going to show very much of it because you know it's controversial. You're going to try to keep it as tight-lipped as humanly possible. Exactly. Concord. Wait, didn't they say that with Concord too? They said that with Concord too. I think you're right. They said Concord was going to be, Concord was highly pre-ordered. Like, people were excited about it. Pre-orders looked good for the game. They said that. And then the game came out and it just completely fucking tanked. So I would not be surprised. All right, boys. Let's kill this subject really quick. And then we're going to catch up on Super Chats and everything else is going to be Grand Theft Auto, boys. Oh, boy. Here we go. I'm hoping to get it all done in one stream so I don't have to talk about this shit for a year. All right, so we got St. Hugo. With a 5 says, think I could buy... Oh, I already said that. Will the fans with 50 pesos. Hypno and Smash sounds like something people go to jail for, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Seriously, first off, the only person going to jail is Smash. You know it's true. Eric Jenkins, 189. How does he know he a former employee? He probably has some inside information. Probably play tested the game. It's probably on some like friends and family kind of internal build, whatever. I'm sure he's had experience with it. We got pretty things for a 5. Weird collabs. AC Origins in Final Fantasy 15. I'm currently riding around ancient Egypt on a chocobo wielding the Ultima Sword. Crazy. That is a very weird collaboration. Very weird. Although I'm kind of curious. But it's very weird. We got Rumble. We got Anti-Federalist Pain with a 2. Isn't molesting the corpses of the dead illegal? Let Destiny and Star Wars rest in peace. Bro, they're not going to do that. They want to milk it as much as they possibly can. They probably paid a pretty penny to have that licensing too. Just for those 3 characters, you already know Darth Vader cost them crazy fucking money, right? The fact that they bought Darth Vader and were able to license him in Destiny 2, you know for a fact that shit costs crazy money. Adam Juman with $1. Come on, Destiny. What's the power of Benny? Perhaps, my good man. All right. We are fully caught up everywhere. All right, boys. Let's get into the content. And depending how long Grand Theft Auto takes us, I will catch up to Super Chats throughout the segment. Because this is going to be a little bit long. So, as you guys are aware, and I'm sure all of you are aware by now, because it's impossible not to be at this point, Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer number 2 has officially dropped. Now, there is a lot of opinions about this game right now. There is a lot of opinions about this game. You got people attacking it. You got people defending it. You got people who are just like, meh, who fucking cares? I don't care about Grand Theft Auto, right? You got people all over the place on this game. And it's actually good. It's good for the overall gaming, conversation where people are kind of all over the place on it. So for me, I will say this. With the first trailer, I was inherently turned off at the game. Okay? I was inherently turned off. The vibe just wasn't there. The Grand Theft Auto vibe was missing. It just felt like something was off, right? The music was also really fucking terrible, so there's that. But now this trailer came out, And now I'm kind of back on the fence again. In the sense of, and keep in mind, for me, I like Grand Theft Auto, but I'm not gonna like lose my shit when a new Grand Theft Auto game comes out. I'm not that kind of like player for Grand Theft Auto. I would say I'm like higher tier casual in the sense that, yeah, obviously I will play it, but I'm not gonna hardcore play that game. There's some people that play that game nonstop. I'm talking like thousands of hours. That's not me. I'm not into that. So this particular trailer put me a little bit more back on the fence from a consumer perspective, because it definitely was made a lot better. And I think it's not that the game is better. I think it's more so that the marketers have gotten smarter. I think they have realized where the wind is blowing. And I think they realize that there is a better way to market this game than what they did the first round. Now, keep in mind, Grand Theft Auto does have character trailers. This is essentially what we are getting. The first trailer was Lucia, which is probably why it was more female focused. It was fucking terrible, but whatever. The second trailer is based off of Jason, I believe his name is. And this trailer is a lot better, and it feels more of your typical GTA. So we are going to play the trailer. When it gets to the music segment, I'm going to have to mute it because it's hardcore copyrighted, and my video today got copyrighted because of it. So I had to deal with that nonsense. But in any case, let's go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
What you doing up there?
I was just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Well, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian.
Did you guys see that Cassie was gooning? Did you see Cassie was gooning to fucking Jason? Cassie was gooning hard. And she was trying to play it off. She was like, yeah, I like his look. Oh, man. She was trying so hard to hide it. Like, girl, stop it. Stop it. You were gooning.
Love you, Jason.
Who the fuck was that? Is that Miss Parker? Hold on, go back. Oh shit. Damn, Miss Parker. Damn, Miss Parker. Miss Parker. This is what Eric Jenkins likes right here. Look at this. Eric Jenkins likes this. You like that? Oh my God. People in the chat are saying, who's Miss Parker? Oh no, bro. Have I officially hit that age? No. You don't know who Miss Parker? Oh man, that hurts my soul.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have. Hey.
Hey.
People are saying they think they changed her up a little bit. They didn't change her at all, bro. She looks exactly the same. People got to understand, man, there's different angles and shit, especially when you're talking about video games. She's not changed at all. She looks like most fucking Puerto Rican girls. Also, crazy fact, I wish I should have screenshotted it. I'll see if I could go back to my comments and screenshot it. There was at least 4 or 5 comments of people that were in my comment section when I did the trailer video, and they were saying, I don't want to play as a black female girl boss. And I'm like, bro. Where did you see a black female, bro? Like, where did you see a black female, my guy? Is this a bot? Is this a bot? Like, come on. Where did you see a black female?
Hey.
Hey.
All right, I'm gonna mute the music. I'm gonna let it keep playing. She comes out with her submachine gun MP5. Oh yeah, absolutely. So I mean, mostly this is obviously like a Bonnie and Clyde story. It's pretty clear this is a Bonnie and Clyde story. I do find it interesting that the entire tone has changed from the first trailer. And again, people are going to say, well, it's character trailers. And I'm like, yes, I fucking get that. But my thing is like, at least it seems, I don't know if this is true. We don't know because they didn't show any gameplay or nothing. We're not going to know anything for a while. But it seems that Jason is going to be as equally as important as her at the bare minimum. I don't know if one's going to be more important than the other. I don't know if she's going to end up saving his life at the end. Or if it really wants to get interesting, I think they should betray each other at the end. I think that'll be fucking cool. Kind of like what happened when me and Smash were playing A Way Out. I think that would be pretty cool. But he looks to be as equally as important as her for the most part. So I wonder if you're going to be able to play as one the entire time, or if you're just going to have to switch between the two like it was kind of in Grand Theft Auto 5. What if they get married at the end? Gay. Who wants that? Who wants a happy ending? Look at all these multicolored people doing community service with a white cop keeping track of them, because that's accurate. Oh, they're gonna be mad about that. They're gonna be mad about that.
Matters who you know and what you got.
Oh my God! Wait, go back, bro. Go back. This is so accurate. Any guy who's been around a bunch of Puerto Rican women know that you have a bunch of cheap, nasty beer, number one. And number two, nothing but absolute thickness surrounding you at all fucking times, bro. Look at this. Look at this one in the back, bro. Oh, look at that. He's trying so hard not to pay attention, bro. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Where is it?
Holy shit.
Damn, this brings back my childhood. Oh, man. Also, keep in mind, for those that don't know, maybe you're a little bit younger, but just keep in mind, women that look like this, they'll give you a great time. But they will also absolutely ruin your life. So I would probably just be very careful with that. Because they tend to get pregnant pretty easy. And then they're coming after you for child support. Just saying. I've been lucky enough to dodge that shit. But I've seen friends not be able to dodge that. So I would definitely be careful. God damn, bro. Hold on. We got to go back, bro. Whew. Wow. Lucia. Oh, my God. They made her do the twirl and everything. Damn. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So, I mean, at the very least, we're not going to be having no fucking DEI hips and booty and titties and stuff. Like, we're not going to be having no androgynous looking fucking males and females. We're not going to be having none of that shit. At least not from the looks of it anyway. If they added a side character, then that's something different. But at least in terms of the main character, we definitely got it. She looks like a Puerto Rican girl, so pretty spot on. You know what I find interesting? So in the first trailer, there was a lot of the purple and pink. What do you call it? Like haze lighting. That is very typical of like modern audience video games. But in this particular trailer, we're not really getting that. We only get it at places that it makes sense. Even in the club, we didn't really get it. Aside from the ironic hypnotic swirl in the background that's purple, everything else is blue. In the first trailer, it was pink and purple. So I don't know. It's very interesting stuff. The way that the tone has changed, even though we are technically in the same area. It's interesting. Somebody said, is that Yasuke? Bro, get the fuck out. Oh my God, bro.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, bro. Get out of here, bro. It's not Yasuke, okay? It's Atreus and it's Kata. This is not Kata. Kata's the one you can't see behind here somewhere. Why would you say it's Yasuke, bro? Come on, you got to be accurate. So, let me put up. Does the music stop? Let me see. Nope.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
Damn, bro. Hold on. Wait. Even she's dolled up. That's crazy. They're going to be very accurate. They're going to be so accurate that I guarantee you it's going to offend a lot of people for how racially stereotypically accurate they're going to depict their characters. They're black people, they're Spanish people, the white people. They're going to depict them pretty decent. Pretty decent. Oh my gosh, she did the twirl again, bro. Hold on, go back. Go back. Oof. Oh, that's the moment people got mad at. So I saw people getting mad at this part because they see Lucia in a fighting cage. And they were like, that's it. That's all I need to see. That's all I need to see. She's part of Fight Club. That's it. It's woke. It's like, bro, we haven't seen any gameplay, bro. Nothing. Nothing at all. This was here for like 2 seconds. But I get it. I understand. I understand. Also, there's another part. Oh, I think that was it right there. Yep. When she's tackling somebody in an airplane. Bro, do you guys not know Puerto Rican girls? Bro, ghetto Latinas will absolutely do this shit. Ghetto Latinas will do this shit, bro, all day long. They will do this. They don't give a fuck. They will absolutely do this all day. Oh my God. Oof. We got some nice angles in this trailer. I'm telling you, man, they look, although you got to admit, bro, her shoulders look muscular as fuck. Wait, look at this. God, bro, look at this. She turned into Abby. Where did that happen? Who is this? Is that Lucia? That can't be Lucia, bro. Look at this. She turned into Abby, bro. Look at those forearms, dude. Where did that come from? There's no way. There's no way. That can't be her. Look. Look at them little chichos. Look at this. She don't got guns like that. That's got to be someone else. That's not Lucia. This can't be Lucia, bro. There's no way that's Lucia. This is Lucia getting tackled, I think, actually. I think it's Lucia getting tackled. This looks like Lucia getting tackled. I can't really tell, though. It's happening too damn fast. I think it's her, though, because if you look at the next segment, she comes in wearing a vest that's similar. You see? She comes in wearing a vest that's similar. So I don't think that's her. I think this is another character. And whoever this is clearly trying to, I don't know, be like Abby. I have no idea. If this is Lucia, bro, how would you explain that? How would you explain the difference in body? The vest covers her back, bro. Forget her back. Let me go back. Let me go back. Maybe it is Lucia, but let me go back. Hold on. Her back's not covered here. Look at them fat arms, bro. She got thick arms, bro. A different iteration of her? Bro, come on. What, does she take steroids? She She-Hulked? I guess so. She She-Hulked, probably. She probably She-Hulked, most likely. Nah, she's totally different. Anyway, that's besides the point. So I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, this is, bro, look at this. Oh my God, she's ripped. You can see the veins. Can you imagine if that's a trans character? That'll be hilarious, bro. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. Let's press play from here. She got a back workout, probably. People keep saying that. Hold on, let me go back. People keep saying that social media is going to play a big part of this. Maybe. Oh, there's Eric Jenkins, his favorite representation right here. Right here. You got Big Bertha.
Holy shit.
You got Big Bertha right here. She's supporting the other 3 girls that are taking a picture right now. People are saying social media is going to play a big part in this. I really don't know. Maybe. You'll probably be able to have some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of like in-game Instagram or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. They had something similar in GTA 5. So not social media, but obviously you had like websites and emails and all that shit. You had the WW, the World Wide Web, all that stuff. So we're $19 away from tier 1. Thank you, T-Chat. People are also saying that this game is going to have more guns than any other GTA ever. And it's because this guy right here says that we got more guns than the law allows. Bro, people are dissecting this trailer for any little bit of information they could possibly get. But you know what's definitely interesting that I think a lot of people are going to talk about? Well, number one, first off, I like how his advertisement has girls in bikinis. I think that's great. Which, by the way, notice what they're wearing on the top of their heads? I've seen nobody talk about this. Notice what they're wearing on the top of their heads in a gun commercial. They're wearing red hats, almost as if it's MAGA hats. I'm just saying, in a commercial all about guns and shit, I don't know. But I haven't seen anybody talk about that. I've been watching people talk about this and nobody's referenced that. I'm like, how have you not referenced that? The one on the left looks like she has a head. No, she's got a head. Also, you got PlayStation sponsorship. And a lot of people are very angry over this. I don't know why. I think it's people that take the console wars very seriously. They're very angry over this because it's very clear that Grand Theft Auto is heavily either sponsored or favoring PlayStation in every way imaginable. You got the PlayStation 5 controller here. You got the PlayStation 5 console here. Obviously, it's not an exact version of it, but it damn near is for the most part. It's pretty obvious what they're trying to say with that. But people are just, they're angry as fuck over that. I don't know why. I never cared about the console wars, so that's out of my that is out of my league of conversation here. So let's keep. Oh yeah. Oh, these are definitely MAGA girls, bro. Look at this girl. Wait, hold on. Go back. Oh my god, bro. Damn. Oh my god, bro. Look at this. You guys probably can't see it because the screen's too small, but damn. She's thick. Oh my god, this one too. No, they're definitely MAGA girls, bro. 100%. Ammunition is now sponsored by MAGA. That's how it seems anyway. Look, you got another shot here. 2 PlayStation controllers right there. Obviously. And again, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, like Fast and Furious style shit. There's a lot of this, by the way. Again, it's all very Bonnie and Clyde, which is, I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Nothing wrong with that. If they could tell a good Bonnie and Clyde story, that'll be great. That's kind of why I want them to betray each other at the end. I think that will make it really interesting because it's a love story. And if one of them is forced to betray the other, I think that would be very interesting. But chances are they're just going to live happily ever after, or somebody's going to die. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to Smash JT in the chat. Appreciate you. Oh, shit. 8-Bit Eric is in the game.
Holy shit.
8-Bit Eric is in the game, drinking his cheap Latino beer. All he needs is a McRib. Same thing, same energy, same everything. It looks like him, bro. I mean, he's a little skinnier than that, though. He's actually a lot skinnier than that, but still. 8-Bit Eric confirmed. And of course, he's gooning. He's like, introduce me to your friends. All right, boys. So anyway, this is basically a release date trailer. That's really what it is. It's a release date trailer confirming the May 26th, 2026 release date. It says on the bottom, captured on PS5, available on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Now, for me personally, I have very small interest in this game, aside from, obviously, I have to review it because it's part of my job. But as a consumer, I have very little interest in this game because it's not coming out on PC day one, which is fucking retarded. And I understand why they're doing it, right? They are basically sponsored by PlayStation at this point, or at least that's how it seems. They got PlayStation everywhere. They want to push the console. They want to push the sales. I get it. But no PC at launch is so stupid. It is so typical of Rockstar and Grand Theft Auto that they're choosing to go this route. And the reason why they're doing it is because, number one, they know that people are probably going to buy it on console because they don't want to wait. And then people who want to play it on PC will rebuy it on PC. Some of them, not all of them. So it's extra sales for them if they get people to give in early and then release it a year later. Right? Yeah, Rockstar hates PC. I know Rockstar does. But you know what? That's fine. So anyway, at this point, there is no PC port. So I know of some PC gamers that are not going to even bother until it's on PC. I totally get that. But that's their decision. And this is where we're at. All right, let's go over these screenshots. So we have a lot of screenshots, boys. We have 70 screenshots that we are going to go over, ladies and gentlemen, and kind of look through it. So you got your representation here, certain kinds of representation. Mr. Ark says this game is going to be bare bones with no gameplay. Just watch. I don't know if that's true. I can understand why you would say that. But I don't know if that's true because, to be honest with you, the amount of time this game's been in development, the amount of money they're throwing at it, it's almost $2 billion in budget. I got to imagine that this game should have plenty of content, but there is no doubt that it will be cutscene heavy as well. I mean, a lot of GTA games usually are. There's a lot of cutscenes throughout the entire game. So we'll see. We shall see. People were making fun of this image. They're trying to say she's modern audience. Looks like just a fat chick to me, but whatever at this point. I don't see any rainbow flags or anything on her for the most part. She just looks like a fat freaking biker chick. So who really knows at this point? That's a little bit of the background at nighttime. This game is going to be massive. I mean, the map is going to be absolutely huge. There is no doubt about it. This is an in-game representation of Smash JT's biker gang. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Smash JT is in fact part of a biker gang, and this is it right here. So it's pretty cool. They're called the Woke Warriors. So pretty nice. Now, here's the thing. People are making fun of this picture here because look at the top. I don't know if you guys can read this. But at the top, all the way at the top, above the gas station, people are trying to say it's woke because of this picture. And to be honest with you, I don't agree with that. I think they're actually making fun of it, which is very shocking to me. But anyway, the billboard says, "Proud allies of diversity's treats." And it's just this random guy with a whole bunch of donuts that are all along a rainbow that is blue, yellow, and red. Seems to me like it's a parody of certain woke advertising, but I could be wrong. But it seems like that. Also, on top of that, it's not the real rainbow because their rainbow has way more colors. This rainbow is only blue, yellow, and red, like the old school rainbow. So I don't think this is like wokeness. I think they're making fun of it. But again, you never know. Keep an eye out for it. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Look at this. I mean, if Rockstar knows how to do something, it is build a world. They definitely... Oh, my God. Wow. Wait, hold on. Shit. Damn, I should have been warned about these. Bro, why am I not surprised? Of course. No, this looks really good. This looks really good. Look, all these ratchet-ass ghetto girls. Look, they're getting arrested, and she's filming herself getting arrested. This dumb fucking girl is twerking on top of the charger. Incredible. I wonder if this... What the... Ew. Nah, not gonna lie. This is crazy graphics, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Oh, my God, dude. You can see every wrinkle on this fat lady. On this guy, too. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I don't think... did they say that the screenshots were on PS5 also? Or was it just a trailer? I feel like there's no way this is PS5. This looks way too good. Way too good. This looks way too good. I don't know, maybe. But hey, listen, he's gooning. Respect the guy. Respect, right? She don't care. She's like, I've had him for so long, it doesn't matter. He's like, I like that. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Kada and fucking Atreus, bro. All right. Well, they definitely got accuracy down for sure. Look at that. Fake watches. Fake necklaces. Grills. I feel like behind them is a sign for New Blackstreet somewhere, somehow. Pretty sure. What else we got? All right. Pretty. Not bad. I'm telling you, these games are insane, man. It's the level of detail that these games are capable of is wild to me. It is wild. Bro, look at this goonin. Is that a MILF? She got a little wrinkle on her, bro. This young guy is gooning up this MILF. He probably getting a PS5 out of this. All right, I respect it. We're going for the older ladies like Eric Jenkins. Makes sense. There you go, Vice City. So for people who are asking if Vice City's in this game, if you didn't know, obviously it is. So there you go. Oh my God, who is this, bro? Nicki Minaj, the wannabe? What is this? What is going on here? Why do they always have the same face where it's like they're constantly angry? I don't understand. Like, why are you so... Are you trying to look like a thug? Is that what it is? That's probably what it is. Let's be honest. These pictures look too good. They look too good. There's no way this is PlayStation. Look at this. What the fuck? She looks like a peacock, bro. What is this? There's Kata in the background again. Kata's like, yep. She showed me her feet, and now I'm in her car. That's it. Oh, here we go. Filming a music video. Standing on top of the Audi. Obviously, this is an Audi that you can't show. I got to be honest with you. I find it amazing that Rockstar is able to get away with their car replicas and not get sued. Because they've always introduced cars in their games that look almost identical to their real-life counterparts, but then they just change the name. You know what I mean? Like, how is this possible? How is that possible? The Charger looks exactly like the Charger. The fucking this Audi looks just like an Audi. How is this possible? It's ads, bro. Bro, you mean to tell me these companies will not want to sue when they have an easy method of doing so? Probably use it as advertising. I guess. I don't know. I'm really shocked that at this point there are car companies out there that will not pay to have their actual car in GTA at this point. I feel like that's insane. I'm sure like why would you not pay? I guess if they're basically replicating your car already, I guess these car companies feel like they don't have to pay since people already know what they are. So why would you pay if people already know it? You're just putting the name on it. Maybe. Do car companies care? I don't know, I guess. Or I guess not, I should say. All right, we got a cute black girl in here in the studio constantly. Like, the stereotypes are going to be wild, bro. Black people are going to be in the studio. Hispanics are going to be doing drugs and selling drugs. White people are going to be part of big crime. It's going to be amazing. If they really do it, it's going to be amazing. Who the fuck is this, bro? Who is this Pablo Fabio looking? Who is this? He's a villain, probably, most likely. Oh, shit. There you go. Stealing money. Stealing money. This guy must be very important because they're showing him off a lot. Probably one of the villains. Yeah, maybe. Damn. Oh, now we're getting to where Smash AT likes to hang out. All right. I see. We got the campgrounds in the trailer parks with the cheap beer and the American flag on titties with blondes who are 10 years past their prime. This is where Smash likes to. 8-Bit Eric likes to join in here too, because he likes his snow buddies for sure. Very nice. We got the lights, cab. Oh, new girls, new food, open all night. All right, so we might still have strip clubs, which I know a lot of people are thinking that they might remove strip clubs, but I don't think so. And we might also have hookers. Did they ever confirm or deny whether or not hookers were going to be allowed in the game again, or were they taking it out of the game? I don't remember if they said anything. I don't remember if they actually said anything. Oh, look, Blue. What is this, a Breaking Bad situation? Is this a Breaking Bad situation going on right now? Well, we got blue meth being sold. Interesting. Why did the picture stop? What the fuck? There we go. These are definitely villains. These are 100% villains. No doubt about it. Starlit Motel. Okay. Pool and Wi-Fi. King size beds. Low rates. You can canoe. It's got a flood gauge. That's the wildlife, bro. Look at this, man. This is insane. There's no way that this game looks this good on PlayStation. I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that. Maybe, and I'm going to give you a maybe. Maybe on PlayStation Pro. Maybe on PlayStation Pro. Bro, you can see how wet the fucking animal is because it was in the water. You can see how wet its fur is. I don't know. I highly doubt it looks this good in the game. Look at this, bro. I highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Again, maybe PlayStation Pro. I'll give you that. Maybe PlayStation Pro. But this looks like PC graphics to me. You said you think it's captured at PS5 Pro? I don't know. I know the trailer is captured at PS5 Pro. I know the trailer is, but I don't know about the screenshots. Do we have confirmation on whether or not the screenshots were from a PlayStation 5 or anything else for that matter? Maybe it's quality mode, lower frames. Maybe. Who knows? It's in the helicopter. That's a news outlet. Yeah, a news outlet in a helicopter. We got motorbiking. Nice. This is just cinema screenshots, not in-game graphics. I mean, I guess. Pedro says, why you doubt it is PC for sure. I would want to say that, but I never want to absolutely, 100% say anything without actually knowing it myself. And I don't know it myself, so I'm not going to give that confirmation without knowing. Oh, here we go. Goonin time. We got Lucia. Yeah, bro, there's no way that was her. This is not. Look at her back. Look at her arms. Look at her lack of biceps. She looks like every Puerto Rican girl ever. There's no way that fucking hulking creature in the plane was her. There's no way, bro. There's no way. Unless she came out of jail and started doing racks upon racks of weights. There's no way. This is interesting. Some really nice lighting over here. She looks good here. Looks like every ratchet girl in Brooklyn and Bronx and Queens. Everywhere in New York. And Cali, too. Every ratchet freaking Puerto Rican chick. I'm telling you. Look at that. Speaking of Cali. That's exactly what it is. Ratchet Puerto Rican with a fucking wine glass. Look at this. Ratchet. So ratchet. This is the one. Look, see, even here, where she's doing her workout, she doesn't even look nowhere near as muscular, bro. Nowhere near as muscular. She looks a little bit toned here. Her veins are popping, which is cool. But I don't think it's her. Maybe I'm wrong. If that's her, bro, I need to know her workout routine because that's insane. This looks amazing. There's no way that this happens in a game, bro. I feel like this is trying to sell the extreme, which, listen, Rockstar has been capable of things crazy like this in the past, but at this fidelity, I don't know. At this fidelity, I am honestly not sure. The rusty anchor. Look at the fucking wrinkles. You can see every... wait a second. Is that an old man kissing a young woman? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at this. Look at this, bro. She's getting around. Look at the fucking... Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Fucking iguana just there out of nowhere. Bro, look at this draw distance. Look at the background. I refuse to believe that this was on a stock PS5, let alone a PS5 Pro on top of that. Like, I refuse to believe. I am very skeptical. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm jaded. I don't know. But I just refuse to believe that, bro. Even in quality mode. I mean, look at the... Bro, no way. All right, now we got Jason. This is where Cassie started to goon. And she tried to... Look, you can see the fucking hairs in his forearm, bro. You can see the hairs in his forearm literally sticking up. Look at that. I don't even know if that comes off on stream right now. Interesting. The weapons look really good too. You can see his hair sticking up right here as well. They're really trying to... Is that a... Bro! Oh my God, dude. That's literally the C8 Corvette through and through. Body lines and everything. How are they not getting sued, bro? What? What? Bro, that is literally a C8 Corvette. Side profile. That's like, there's just nothing different about it. So what did they do? And did they license like the body and they didn't license the name? Is it cheaper to license the ability to use the car, but not the actual name of the car? Is that what's happening? I don't know, bro. I've always wondered this, and I wish I had an answer. Look at this detail. Again, it's crazy detail. What the fuck is that? Is this something in his arm? What is that? Is that the lock? Oh, that's the lock for the car. Okay, I was like, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Look at that. You can see literally every fucking skin bump on his arms. All right, bro. Come on. Look at this. Look at this, bro. There's no way. Rockstar could do voodoo magic. Yes, I agree. Rockstar definitely could do voodoo magic, which is why I'm not counting it out. But I'm just saying, like, it's hard to believe. It's really hard to believe. Steve says that seems like it. Many products that you can find in AutoZone have cars debadged, but it's obvious what it is. Yeah, I guess so. It may not be. It may be easier than I realized, I guess I should say. This looks like an industrial. No, not an industrial area. It looks like a port town, basically. Oh shit. The Smash JT's rap crew. Look at this. They're called the Guns of the Patriots. That's what. Oh my God. This is great. I'm glad that they're at least putting in the fucking rednecks. They're putting in the stereotypical black people. I'm sure there's going to be some Asians in there. I want it all. I want all the stereotypes. That is what makes Grand Theft Auto fun, because the stereotypes have to be there. And the only thing I'm questioning right now is if they're going to put in any kind of gay or trans stereotypes. Because you seem like you have all the white stereotypes, all the black stereotypes. It seems like you got all the stereotypes for everybody else. I'm just wondering if you're going to have the stereotypes for gays and trans. Because based on what you did in your remaster and how you censored the trans joke, I'm inclined to believe that that's probably not going to be the case. But I guess we'll find out. Oh, shit. New Blackstreet working on their next album. New Blackstreet is working on their next album. He's going to be a major character. Anybody they show more than once is going to be a pretty important character. I got to imagine. You're probably going to be able to go inside of a studio and make music somehow, some way. Look at this. 8-Bit Eric chilling at the pool. After a long day of YouTubing. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. That's a questionable shirt. What the fuck? Why are you making that face, bro? That's definitely 8-Bit Eric now. Look at this. Same face and everything. Same face he makes. Let's get some 8-Bit Eric emojis in the chat right now, boys. We're almost done. We got 9 more screenshots to go through. 9 more screenshots. Dude, look at this, bro. Look at the level of detail that is in this person's face. Seriously. Look at the level of detail that is in his watch. I mean, everything. You can see the fabric in his fucking shirt. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Look at this. What the hell, dude? You can see fucking elbow bones. Like, I don't know, bro. This is crazy. I don't know, man. They are definitely... All right. Nice. Nice. You got Eric Jenkins. And you got Piranha Pal here on the right. And you got Leon here on the left. Makes sense. Look at this shit. Who is this, bro? This is definitely Eric Jenkins. Eric Jenkins, make this your new profile picture, bro. Make this your new profile picture, for sure. For sure. He's definitely going to be a main character. Why is he looking at him so sus like that, bro? You looking at him like you want to... Nah, bro, that's nasty. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yo, smile, bro. You're holding stacks of money. Smile. This is what I'm saying. Oh, you always look angry, bro. Put a smile on your face. The fuck? Oh shit! It's my kind of car. It's my kind of car wash, bro. My kind of car wash. Wait a second. This interior... Is this a Mustang? This looks like the interior of a fucking Mustang, bro. I mean, they've had Mustangs in Grand Theft Auto anyway, so whatever, it's fine. But this looks like the interior of a Mustang. Last generation Mustang. Not the new ones. This is like the interior of a GT 500, probably. That ain't no Camaro interior, bro. It's a Mustang interior. This looks super realistic, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's not a Camaro. That is not a Camaro interior, bro. That's a Mustang interior all day long. Mustang. Yeah, it's a Mustang. Exactly. And then the last picture is the fields on fire. Interesting. So, I mean, this is... don't get me wrong, guys. This looks amazing, right? I mean, graphically speaking, this looks amazing. But it's pretty obvious to me that, or at least I think it will be anyway, that the game is not going to look like this. Let me see if they say anything about where these screenshots came from. Let's see. They dropped second trailer. They dropped a number of screenshots. This to show how much the visual improvements are. 70 screenshots below. They don't say where it came from. So at this point, I'm going to say, yes, this looks beautiful. Yes, this looks graphically stunning. Yes, this looks amazing. But I need you to prove it. That's where I'm at. I need you to prove it. I need you to show that it is actual gameplay. I need you to showcase gameplay. And I need you to prove that it's actually real. And that it's not just highly rendered fucking cutscene screenshots or PC screenshots. Like, show that this is actually gameplay. You know? Which, again, I highly, highly doubt it. So, yeah, show them gameplay clips. Exactly. Show the gameplay clips. They're probably not going to do it anytime soon, though. I don't think there's going to be a gameplay drop for this game until at least a month or two, maybe even 3 months before release. I don't think it's going to be a thing. You love those MAGA hats? Yeah. It's funny how nobody brought that up. Literally nobody else that I've seen brought that up in any conversation on Twitter right now. Nobody has brought up the girls with MAGA hats in the commercial, which I find to be very interesting. I feel like that would be something that everybody would bring up, but nobody seems to have caught that. But I guess, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway. All right. That's basically it, boys, for the Grand Theft Auto thing, except we got one more we need to go over with Grand Theft Auto. And that has to do with its plot. So some plot details have been revealed. Yo, we got Code Classic Cage rating us. Shout out to Code Classic Cage. Hey, guys, did you know that Lucia is actually based off of Code Classic Cage? True story. Grand Theft Auto story has been not leaked, but has been shown a little bit for the most part. This is the synopsis. Jason and Lucia have always known the deck is stacked against them. The description reads, but when an easy score goes wrong, they find themselves on the darkest side of the sunniest place in America, in the middle of a conspiracy stretching across the state of Leonida, forced to rely on each other more than ever if they want to make it out alive. And that's literally it. That's all there is to the synopsis. That's all there is to the plot information that we have for the game right now. So again, it's very much going to be a Bonnie and Clyde kind of story where they're going to be wrapped up in some sort of nonsense when their initial score goes horribly wrong. So shout out to Cole Classic Cage again for rating us. Shout out to everybody who came from Cassie's stream. Appreciate you. You guys are people of culture. I appreciate it. All right, boys, let's catch up on Super Chats, and then we're going to do the Waifu Battle and call it a night, man. We've had an amazing night so far. Thank you guys so much. So we got Eric Jacobs 189. Gary still plays, making bank off of GTA 5. Fair enough. Roan with a 5. I thought it was funny they showed two women staring at the MC working out. But if that had been two guys checking out a woman, all hell would break loose. True. Very true. Gray goes with a 2. What the fuck? Colite? Colite? What the fuck? Hypnotic semi-autistic grandson. What a 5. At first I thought this said culo. I don't know, maybe. Now I know how mom got the money to pay for my diapers and baby formula. You didn't know that? You didn't know that? Your mom was a stripper. Eric Jenkins, $4.99. Puerto Ricans do be double-cheeked on almost become a father twice because of it. Shame I'm going to betray her at the end. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Wow. Wow. Eric Jenkins just flat out said that I will not pay child support. That is crazy. He's like, yep, shame I'm going to betray her in the end. Wow. Eric Jenkins, 189, stop the cat. Petite is me with some cheeks. Yo, stop lying, Eric Jenkins. You know that you like them double dipped, double beefed, fully thicked out, cheese and everything, big booty girls, and then come with all the bread rolls to go with it. You know you do. Old Man Cad with a $20 bank. Shout out to you, Old Man Cad. He said, done. Now put on the damn ears. No, bro, we're only at tier 1. We're only at tier 1. We're not at tier 2. Tier 2 is the ears, my friend. But I appreciate the the desire. I appreciate it. Hopefully we could get to tier 2 and then we'll put the ears on. And then we got Scrap Gamer. Scrap Gamer with a $5 banger. It says, hey, don't sweat it, Hypno. They may not know who Miss Parker is, but they should at least know who Miss Jackson is. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. I doubt it. Eric Jenkins, 189, stop the cat. Oh, I already read that. Fuck. Smash JT, gifting 1 Hypnotic membership. Shout out to Smash JT. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Eric Jenkins with 199. Piranha Pound, I ain't know you sunbathe. The fuck? That's odd. Eric Jenkins, 189. This is supposed to be GTA City Girls, I suppose. Cryptic Beats with a 2. Leave my Miami culture alone. Hey, listen, I'm just telling. Everybody knows the truth already. Cryptic. Everybody knows the truth already. Double X Coke with a 2. I said the same thing about Red Dead Redemption 2. No way this is on PS4. You know what? Fair. Again, fair. I'm just saying that I find it very hard to believe, but anything is possible. Anything is possible. Dragon with a 5. The dialogue will be lame. Everything else will look good in GTA 6. Still not getting the game. That's possible. I feel like Grand Theft Auto 5 was on and off. It had moments where the dialogue was good, and it had other moments where the dialogue was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Then we got Old Man Cad with a 2. This has to be PC, just saying. That's where I'm thinking, but again, you never know. You never know. Fetch Quest Gaming for a 5. Florida Vice City Ninjas don't smile, Hypnotic. Fair enough. Fake Tie Dude with a 4 months. Me back. Good to see you again, me Hermano. Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you. And then we got Toxin with a 2. And we officially hit tier 2. You're welcome. Lies. We did not. I am keeping track. We did not. Don't lie. Don't lie to me. We got some Rumble Rants. Let's go over Rumble Rants really quick. So we got Adam Juma with $1. I have never played GTA, so honestly, not interested at all. Fair enough. We got Adam Juma again for $1. Car companies charge for a license, and when the license runs out, it'll be hard for them to take out of a live service game. True. Very true. Deadeye's Lock for $1. Lucia reminds me of Christina Vidal. I can see it. Adam Juma with $1. The name has to be licensed like the music. The company may give them permission at first, but pull the license and then the games have to take it all out. Yeah, I could see where to get messy. I could definitely see where it would get messy, for sure. So I could see why they decided to go without the name, because that way then it could live on forever, right? So I could definitely see that. All right, guys, we are fully caught up everywhere. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for the insane support tonight. Let's get into the Waifu Battle, and then we are going to close out the stream. Hopefully we can get tier 2 and keep the streak going for what will be 37 streams in a row. Absolutely nuts. Nuts. Let's get it. All right, boys. Waifu Battle's here. Now, if you guys are unaware, Saris is our brand new Waifu Battle champion. She's doing pretty well for herself, I gotta admit. Let's go over the rules of engagement before we bring out the challenger to see if she can beat Saris in the Waifu Battle. Rule number 1. All super chats during the Waifu Battle can and will count towards a particular waifu, but the only way it's going to count is if you put the name of the waifu in the super chat first. You got to put the name first. If you don't put the name of the waifu in the super chat first, then it will not count. It does not matter how big it is. If you super chat after the fact that you put the name of the waifu you forgot to put the first time first, then I will make it count. Rule number 2. You can vote for any waifu, regardless of who's on the screen. It doesn't matter. You can vote for Saris, or you can vote for the challenger, who you're about to find out. It does not matter who's on screen at the time. Last but not least, after the second waifu comes off screen, I will do a 30-second countdown. After that 30-second countdown, no more super chats are going to count. It doesn't matter how big they are. The last super chat that shows up on my screen will be the one that counts, so please, if you are going to vote, vote early and vote hard, ladies and gentlemen. Do we understand the rules? I know we don't. It's fine. All right. He says, what's with you and blondes, bro? Bro, I go based on what Discord recommends, okay? And I pick what I think is an interesting waifu. It's not my fault. Most of the blondes are interesting. All right? It's not my fault. All right, guys. Today's challenger should be a good one. I think you guys would genuinely enjoy this particular challenger. I could be wrong, but you never know. Let's bring her out and see if she could take on Saris in the Waifu Battle and steal her belt. All right, boys. The challenger that is going to go up against the one and only Saris is going to be none other than the one and the only from Mobile Suit Gundam, Sayla, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the clock and let's see who is going to win. And I'm going to put the names right now so that you guys know how to vote them right now. Let's see. Sayla, here we go. They're on the bottom. The champion Saris, the challenger Sayla. We got 2 double S's going on right now from Mobile Suit Gundam, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's find out. We got blonde on blonde violence, according to Piranha Pal. Facts. Vote hard for Police Girl. Sarah's Victoria. Do not listen to him. Do not listen to him. Sailor's massive bazongas. I agree. I agree. If you are a Mobile Suit Gundam fan, this will be your opportunity. This will be your opportunity, boys. Let's see what you're capable of. And then before we end, we got gifted games we got to go over. I didn't even realize we had gifted games. I had no notifications. Toxin with a 2 saying Sailor Gundam Girl. Beautiful. Caramel Beast 189 saying Sailors. Let's go. Let's go. The challenger is going to felt the champion right now. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Rumble's really quiet right now. Fake Tie Dude with a THB 100. Sarah's Victoria, absolutely. Funny, yesterday I started rewatching Hellsing Ultimate again. Hey, maybe you got inspired. Maybe you got inspired. Probably. I'm trying so desperately to collect the original Hellsing singles, but it is a motherfucker. It is a serious, like, I'm trying very hard. We got Eric Jenkins with a 999 saying Saris. Shout out to you. We got Caramel Beast with a 189 Sailor. It's just Saris in a swimsuit. Oh my god. Is it really though? Is it really though? BioT 19 with a 10. Sarah's Victoria, the #1 queen vampire bitch that will make you say her name. Well, can she make us get to tier 2? Can she do that? Is that possible? Then I'll make sure she gets some extra love. How about that? Mr. Melancholy with a 2. Sarah's Hellsing is a classic busty blonde. There you go. Yeah, I really want to get the Hellsing original singles, but it's a bit of a struggle. Obviously, I have the Perfect Edition omnibuses, but it's nothing like the paperbacks. I definitely want to get the paperbacks for sure. Then we got Mystic Vegeta with a 2 saying Saris. Okay. Where did all these Saris voters come out of nowhere? Like, what's going on? Sailor doesn't get any votes? That's not good. She's got a couple of votes and then everybody left her. No. Saris is OP. I don't think she's OP. I don't think she's OP. I think she could be how much till tier 2? I don't know, like 170 or some shit like that. I have no idea. Eric Jenkins, 189 Piranha Pal. It counts. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Caramel Beast 49.99 says Saris. Psych. I lied. Wait, what? You just plot twisted us? You voted $2 for Sailor and then you dropped a 50 banger for Saris? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? God. You trickster. You troll. Unbelievable, bro. All right, we're bringing Saris out on the screen. Let's go. I got trolled. We got trolled. They got trolled. Let's see. Who is going to win? Anybody's game still. Anybody's game still. Saris or Sailor? We shall find out. We shall find out. It counts for Saris. I know it does. I know it does. Saris is better than a challenger. Maybe. In some scenarios, perhaps. In some scenarios. Old Man Cass says, sorry I stepped away. Is time up? No, time's not up. We are good to go still. We are in the second round right now. Red-eyed Saris, blue-eyed Saris. Listen, I'm just going based off what I found on Discord. Holy fuck. Bio2019 with a $50 mega banger says Saris, hashtag bitches love cannons. Oh man, this is a bloodbath, bro. This is a bloodbath, bro. Lucifer Morningwood with a $20 banger says Sarah's fucking Tig Bitty Victoria. This is a bloodbath, bro. What is happening, bro? Come on. Where is the big troll for Sailor? Where is it? I'm about to go on an alt account, do it myself. Eric Jenkins, 189 Piranha Pal. It counts. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Unfortunately. Alucard with a 2 Saris. She can sack me dry any night she wants. Damn, bro. The obsession. Caramel Beast for 489 Saris. Here's an extra tip for her to snap my neck with her thighs. That is violent. That is violent. And then we got Rumble. Finally, Rumble says for a 10 Anti-Federalist Pain, Sayla, Big Booby Blonde versus same, but Sayla deserves some love, and I will give it to her. Rumble is on the side of the competitor. Rumble is on the side of the competitor. Finally. Finally. Shout out to Anti-Federalist Pain for putting in a little bit of a fight. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Are we there? We are there. We're definitely there now. We got the ears on, boys. We officially hit tier 2 for the 37th stream in a row. That is wild. Wild. This is the longest tier 2 streak we have ever had. Shout out to you guys, man. Holy shit. Eric Jenkins with $9.99 says, Saris, do I smell a new Mount Lady? No. No, you don't. No, you don't. I hope you don't. Dragon with a 5. Saris, don't say bloodbath in front of her. She would get excited, I know. But it's okay. She can handle it. She can handle it. Toxin is gooning. He says super long and thick. Caramel Piece with $9.99. Saris, tell Rumble to simmer down. Oh, wow. So we're just like attacking Rumble now. Is that what we're doing? Rumble, you guys are getting attacked by YouTube. We got Dead Eyes Lock with a 2. Saris, fire the cannons over on Rumble. Rumble's getting attacked by YouTube. That's insane. All right, boys, listen. Let's do the final countdown. And let's see if there could be any redemption. Can there be any redemption? We're going to find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, boys, that is it. The last super chat that is going to count is Trooper with a 5 saying Queen Serenity for the knees. Didn't even count, but you know what did count? We had a $50 super chat banger by a Horrid Soul over on Rumble saying Sayla instead of Saris. Ha! Amazing. Eric Jenkins for 189 it counts. Saris got me stroking my GPU. That's nasty. War Wizard for 189. Saris, she still got the cherry. And then we're being rated by Leon, apparently. So we're definitely gay. All right, mods, count it up, and let's see who won tonight's waifu battle. Although I feel like I kind of already know who won, but that's okay. Abhorrent Soul dropping that $50 fucking banger, dude. On Sayla. We're getting rated. Look at this Vital Idol raid. Oh, man. The gays are out. Vital Idol raid. Look at this. Hey, Leon. Look at this. The raid is happening. What's the chances that I get rated for once? This is amazing. Vital Idol raid. Fun with collecting. It's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Perfect time, by the way. Perfect time. Anti-Federalist Pain with a 10 on Rumble says, really, YouTube? I would type all the things you can't say on your commie platform, but don't want to get hypno booted. Freedom, baby. I would appreciate that. I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you, Anti-Federalist Pain. You fucking legend. I appreciate you. That's hilarious. What a time to raid where it's apparent. Yeah, I know. He's got good timing. If Leon is good at anything, it's timing. Well, I mean, and also taking back shots, but that's fine. Leon is definitely good at timing. We love Leon here. Shout out to Leon. Cinevere Stalker Supreme says, sorry, all. What happened? What happened? Piranha Pal says, I can take that a lot of ways, Hypno. No, you can't. Because he's on the receiving end, not the giving end. Normally, anyway. Normally. You may not see it. You may not see it. But it happens. Just ask ABF. Hey, Hypnotic, they're going to make a man out of you. Great. Great. Let's keep playing the song. While the mods are counting it up, let the mods count it up. Even the ducks are gay. That's just wrong. Who made the ducks gay? Who made the ducks gay? Boys to men? Man. Liberals made the ducks gay. All right, fair enough. I mean, I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that for sure. I'm surprised they haven't made like a rainbow duck yet or something along those lines, you know? ABF may have slipped Leon 100 to strip in Vegas, but that was as far as it went. Oh, man. I can see ABF walking around with like $10,000 in cash and just doing what he wants with it. I definitely could see that happening for sure. Very odd entertainment. ABF doesn't hang out here anymore, unfortunately. I think it's because I didn't like his dad jokes. It's sad, but it's true. It is what it is. People come, people go. But the bigot army always stays strong. Holly Aaron with the pretzel feeding the ducks. Can ducks eat pretzels? I'm almost positive they'll fucking choke on that. Don't kill the ducks. You had to go for a bit and I missed the waifu battle. Well, that's where the playback goes into play. All right. Stop the music. Here we go. Sayla with $65.98 against the champion. Sarah's Victoria with $177.95, which means the winner. And still, Waifu Battle champion is none other than Sarah's, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, man. I really thought this waifu would be able to take her down. I guess not. Let's do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. One more time. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure there are some people coping and seething. Not many. Not many. But there are some.
You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing. Yes, you're coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping so hard. Coping and seething.
And that is it for the waifu battle, ladies and gentlemen. Sarah is going to go backstage, but she will face off against a brand new waifu tomorrow Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, don't miss Griffcast tomorrow on Hypnotic Live, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there very well may just be one tonight as well. So don't miss that also, because you never get notified about those. Never. So then we got Caramel Beast with a 199 saying only a Latina can take her down. That's probably true. Eric Jenkins, 189. Fly the flags of Ceres. I guess we are. John Common with a 2. God, please let Alyssa deport this gooner to Puerto Rico. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, boys. Let's see who are we rating today. So we got rated. And now we must raid. We must clap the cheeks of someone. We got rated twice. We got Cold Classic Cage rating us. And then we got the one and only Leon to rate us. Let's see. I guess we could raid Smash JT. Or we could raid Nerd Wars. You know what? Let's raid Nerd Wars. I like to raid different people. I try to raid different people. Let's raid Nerd Wars, even though Nerd Wars like never talks to me these days. Him and ABF just like completely forgot about me. They don't care anymore. But that's okay, because I never forget. I never forget. We're gonna raid Nerd Wars, who has ABF and Hayden on this show. So shout out to those guys. The raid is all set up, boys. All right. Smash is like, son of a... I was this close. He said I was this close. Smash streams every night. Exactly, right? I try to like spread it out. Like, I know Smash streams every night, so I'll raid him like once or twice in the week, but I try to raid people who aren't live every night just to spread out the love, you know? But in any case, you were that close, Smash. You were that close. All right, man. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you, everybody, for liking the stream, commenting, spamming the chat, and super chatting. I greatly appreciate it. And shout out to the Hypno Mods for doing what they do every single day. I appreciate you guys as well. Guys, go watch my videos that are on the channel right now. Help them out. Give them some love. Give them a like. Give them a watch duration, all that stuff. And, of course, join me tomorrow at Hypnocast, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, Griffcast on Hypnotic Live, 5 p.m. Eastern for some gaming. And until then, I will see you guys on the next one. Go be bigots and go be gooners, especially whether or not you get deported to Puerto Rico, even though Puerto Rico is part of the U.S., so you can't get deported there. But whatever. Anyway, bye. Did you really think that I was going to let you get away with those $50 bangers and not give you a Kata nuke? Did you really think that was going to happen?
I have relationships with women and sex with men. And I got news for you. That means you
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Her dog or her cat was named Vagina. Vagina.
Put a ticket in Maker Gang. Fuck Indiana Jones, put a ticket in Maker Gang. Fuck Indiana, put a ticket in Maker Gang. It means put a chicken in it we eat and make her fucking gang. Fucking pronouns. Fucking pronouns.
touch of the black man. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life. I bring life.